humblest workman has its place, which no one else can fill. Hello everyone, this is Smriti here and welcome back to As a Storyworld. Today is May 1st, that means it's Labour's Day all over the world. Let us take this opportunity to thank all the laborers around the world for making our life easier. And we should not wish them only on Labour's Day, as they help us every single day with things we don't realize and we take for granted. So we have a special story for today, titled The Little Grey Pony by Maud Lindsay. Let's begin. There was once a man who owned a little grey pony. Every morning, when the dewdrops were still hanging on the pink clover in the meadows and the birds were singing their morning song, the man would jump on his pony and ride away, clippity, clippity, clap. The pony's 4 small hoofs played the jolliest tune on the smooth pike road. The pony's head was always high in the air, and the pony's 2 little ears were always picked up, for he was a merry grey pony and loved to go clippity, clippity, clap. The man rode to town and to country, to church and to market, uphill and downhill, and one day he heard something fall with a clang on a stone in the road. Looking back, he saw a horseshoe lying there, and when he saw it, he cried out, "What shall I do? What shall I do if my little grey pony has lost a shoe?" Then down he jumped in a great hurry and looked at one of the pony's 4 feet. But nothing was wrong. He lifted the other 4 feet, but the shoe was still there. He examined one of the hind feet and began to think that he was mistaken. But when he looked at the last foot, he cried again, "What shall I do? What shall I do? My little grey pony has lost his shoe." And then he made haste to go to the blacksmith. And when he saw the smith, he called out to him, "Blacksmith, blacksmith, I've come to you. My little grey pony has lost a shoe." But the blacksmith answered and said, "How can I turn your pony's feet without some coal to iron to heat?" The man was downcast when he heard this, but he left his little grey pony in the blacksmith's care, while he hurried there and here to buy the coal. First of all, he went to the store, and when he got there, he said, "Storekeeper, storekeeper, I've come to you. My little grey pony has lost a shoe, and I want some coal to iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe my pony's feet." But the storekeeper answered and said, "Now I have apples and candy to sell, and more nice things that I can tell, but I have no coal to iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe your pony's feet." Then the man went away sighing and saying, "What shall I do? What shall I do? My little grey pony has lost a shoe." By and by, he met a farmer coming to town with a wagon full of good things, and he said, "Farmer, farmer, I have come to you. My little grey pony has lost a shoe, and I want some coal and iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe my pony's feet." Then the farmer answered the man and said, "I have bushels of corn and hay and wheat, something for you and your pony to eat, but I have no coal, the iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe your pony's feet." So the farmer drove away and left the man standing in the road, sighing and saying, "What shall I do? What shall I do? My little grey pony has lost a shoe." In the farmer's wagon, full of good things, he saw corn, which made him think of the mill. So he hastened there and called the dusty miller. We know what he's going to say, right? "Miller, miller, I've come to you. Oh, my little grey pony has lost a shoe, and I want some coal, the iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe my pony's feet." The miller came to the door in surprise, and when he heard what was needed, he said, I have wheels that go round and round, and stones to turn till the grain is ground. But I've no coal the iron to heat, that the blacksmith may shoe your pony's feet. Then the man turned away sorrowfully and sat down on a rock near the roadside, sighing and saying the same dialogue he had been repeating for every time he couldn't find the coal. What shall I do? What shall I do? My little grey pony has lost a shoe. After a while, a very old woman came down the road, driving a flock of geese to the market, and when she came near the man, she stopped to ask him his trouble. He told her all about it, and when she had heard it, she laughed till the geese joined in with a crackle, and she said, If you know where the coal is found, you must go to a miner who works in the ground. Then the man sprang to his feet, and thanking the old woman, he ran to the miner. Now the miner had been working many a long day down in a mine, under the ground, where it was so dark that he had to wear a lamp in front of his cap to light him at his work. He had plenty of black coal ready and gave great lumps of it to the man, who took them in haste to the blacksmith. The blacksmith lighted his great red fire and hammered out 4 fine new shoes with a cling and a clang, and fastened them on with a rap and a tap. Then away rode the man on his little grey pony. Clippity, clippity, clap! I hope you all enjoyed today's story. And you all remember the dialogue which I repeated throughout the whole story? If you remember it, just repeat it after me. What shall I do? What shall I do? My little grey pony has lost a shoe. I hope you all enjoyed today's story of The Little Grey Pony by Maud Lindsay. I liked how every time when the man or the other people in the story spoke, it was in a rhyming sound that made the story a bit more fun. Right, friends? So, see you next time, and make sure that today you do something for the laborers who work so hard for us throughout the year. Bye, friends!